G'day guys, Aussie Fifa HD and welcome back to episode number 69 of the road to Glory / Go to Glory on my channel, lads. I'm ecstatic, I'm stoked, I am very excited that we packed ourselves Luis Nazario Ronaldo, aka R9 El Phenomenon. And lads, you probably could tell from my reaction in yesterday's episode, I am ecstatic, and you guys absolutely went ham with that like button and went ham in the comments. We had a total of 29 comments. We had a total of nearly 40 likes for that episode. If we could smash that, which I don't think we will this episode, surprise me though, do a surprise, you know, you guys might hit 30, 20, 10, it doesn't matter. Your guys' support in yesterday's episode was absolutely fantastic. However, up in front of your screen, I'm about to do another icon SBC, another base icon SBC guaranteed, and I cannot wait to show you guys what I got. Now, it guarantees us 3 rare gold players and of course the base icon. Now in this episode you're going to see this being opened and then also the first 5 games of the FUT Champions Weekend League. Now we started off fantastic in the first 10 and also you're going to see in tomorrow's episode where we indeed finished in Weekend League. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to spoil you, we only lost once in this Weekend League. However, unfortunately I didn't end up playing on my games. So you're going to see how many I played yesterday. I played quite a few. I played to where I could get into at least gold, and yeah, so we did well this Weekend League. However, you're going to see where we reached in tomorrow's episode. However, you're going to see what icon I got, and also I have a lot of comments to answer for you guys. You left a lot in yesterday's episode as you were, you know, hyped up about how we got, you know, R9 Ronaldo in a base icon pack. I am still like, just I don't know what to think, man. I'm like so excited that we packed this card. I mean, my luck, you guys know my luck is dreadful. It never is this good. And yeah, we followed it up with a Del Piero as well. So we got ourselves R9 and Del Piero. Oh my god, I mean, I never dreamt of this in my wildest of dreams. But inside of our third base icon, guaranteed SBC, it wasn't as good unfortunately, so maybe our luck has dropped a bit there. We got ourselves Lau, dropped the 85 rated Norwegian, you know, not too bad. I mean, he got 87 pace but 74 shooting. I mean, come on man, EA, he's an icon. Do you think he really had that bad of a shooting when he was younger? I don't think so, honestly. Look at those stats though. Anything else is fantastic apart from physical and shooting. His dribbling, pace, and of course his passing is fantastic. However, that will signal the end of the episode, the icon pack opening. You're going to see me, we'll see the gameplay here, and also see Ronaldo tear it up in the Weekend League. Wow. What a card he was. Some of the goals he was scoring, lads, I haven't seen anything like it in this game before. I haven't experienced anything like this in the game before because I haven't really used as a clinical a striker as R9 Ronaldo. Seriously, he is a fantastic card. But to jump into the comments, Cyril Matthew says I've had back-to-back Desailly, and that's unlucky. However, it's not unlucky at the same time because Desailly is one of the best centre backs in this game, even though it's his baby icon. I, in my opinion, like the 87 over the 91 Prime. I don't know why. I tried the 91 Prime in his loan version, didn't like him as much as the 87. So, I mean, you know, each to his own. You know, people have different opinions about that, but in my opinion, 87 rated Desailly is the best version you can get in FIFA 18. Well, and also I forgot to mention, you know, you did get back-to-back. However, you can submit him into an SBC, which is, you know, at least beneficial. You know, go for that maybe icon Vieira if you don't have him, or the icon Henri or whatever. You know, they're quite solid players if you want to submit that Desailly. Liam says, wow, your luck, I got Hadji. And yes man, I mean, Hadji is probably a bit of a letdown for yourself, only an 85 rated base icon. However, I wouldn't get my head down about that. I mean, Hadji's got some decent stats for an 85 rated icon. I certainly would enjoy having him on the squad if I was at least, you know, if I only had like an average squad, I would enjoy having Hadji in my opinion. But I don't know what your squad is like, Liam, and yeah, I mean, it is a little bit disappointing considering the other players that you can get, such as R9 and such as Del Piero. Wow, wowee. Samuel Patterson says you should have at least 100,000 subs. I mean, man, that's that's a bit of a far-fetched statement there, I think. You know, I don't have the capability of reaching 100,000 in my opinion. I mean, I can believe, I can dream about it, I can push hard for that, but I honestly don't think I'm good enough for that. But I really do appreciate the kind words. I mean, it does make my day to see these types of comments. Dominating Spud says, oh my god, man, that is amazing, man. He's gonna be a beast. And yes, he is a beast. You've seen him tear it up in the weekend league now, and my defense, well, my partners or my opponents' assholes were being torn apart. I mean, this card, wow, I mean, the pace, he gets in behind, he's got that strength, and the finishing, one of the best in this game. I cannot believe how good his finishing is. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, honestly, you guys have no idea how grateful I am to have a card like this. And an RTG as well. I've never packed anything like it. Never, ever. And, wow. I still can't even believe I packed Del Piero, let alone Ronaldo. Jacob FH says, insane pack luck, R9 and Del P, great video. Well, thank you so much, my friend. I do appreciate it, Jake. And, you know, you are a long time viewer of the channel, so I do appreciate you dropping by and showing your support once again. And yeah, it just proves how deviant it is. I mean, it just, wow. I keep saying wow, but really, wow. How did we pack Ronaldo? I have no idea. And it was on the bloody companion app too. It wasn't even on the console. So maybe if I had to wait until I got home to actually do a better clip of you guys, maybe I wouldn't have packed him. You never know. But man, I'm lucky to pack that R9 Ronaldo card. Bradley Sparts also said, would you ever play me on FIFA? I've added you on PSN, Bradley Sparts 14. You are my favourite YouTuber. Well, thanks so much, my friend. And he also said you deserve it. I packed 86 Vieira. Well, in my opinion, 86 Vieira is a very good card. If you haven't had him before, he does dominate the midfield. Like, just the pace and, of course, that height and the work rates work just wonders in that midfield. He's a real solid card for that midfield position, and I would definitely recommend playing him at a CDM position alongside another tall CDM like Bakayoko, or even sub on that 84 rated Munayi card. I mean, I use personally that Munayi card even to this day, and he dominates that midfield just for how tall he is and the all-rounder stats he has. I mean, he's generally he's like a cheap Hullet in my opinion. I mean, I tried out the 86 rated Hullet, obviously he's our GOAT for this series, and I tried out Munayi, and I'll tell you what, Hullet has better shooting, but other than that, they both do the same job in that CDM position, I'm telling you now. Rahowa says, you are more of a legend than both of them combined. I mean, that's just, you know, touches my heart. Wow, that was a lovely comment from you, my friend. I mean, you are more than a legend than both of them combined. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Rahowa. I will take that on board. Thank you very much for the kind words. As you are a long time viewer of the channel, I do appreciate it, my friend. Hudson Gailey says, so lucky. Oh my god. And yes, you are right. Oh my god, indeed. I could not believe my eyes, even when I packed LP, let alone Ronaldo. Alan Litchfield says, nice pulls, man. I had 2 back-to-back Bergkamps, and I have 8 of his prime. Wait, what? Nice pull, man. I had back-to-back Bergkamps, and I have his prime. Lol, I think what you're trying to say is you already have his prime and you got back-to-back Bergkamps. I mean, that's very unlucky. I mean, his prime is a fantastic card. I did try out the 87 in draft. I didn't like it as much. I didn't like it as much even as the 19. I do believe even to this day, I would say the 1992 are very, very similar, and I cannot tell the difference. Obviously, guys, that 90 rated Bergkamp card got us to the top 100 position that we did earlier on this year. He's a fantastic card, let me tell you that. And I honestly say, you know, if you can't afford that prime but you can afford the 90 rated, pick up the 90 rated, lads, because he's a very, very decent card. Kappa123 says, why your pack luck is so good. I got Shevchenko is his base icon, which joked. That's amazing, my friend. You know, Shevchenko, I mean, he is one of the low-key base icons you can get, but those stats you can, I mean, let me just quickly look up Shevchenko. I mean, his stats are remarkable for an 86 rated icon baby version. I mean, when I looked at this card, and I remember at the start of FIFA, he was worth like 900,000 coins, and his 88 rated icon card was worth only 600,000 coins. So there goes to show you the comparison between the two. And just the 86 rated card just seems to be always more overpowered in my opinion, you know. And here we go. So we've got the 86 rated Shevchenko from Ukraine, obviously the big Ukrainian himself. 88 pace, 85 dribbling, 90 shooting, and 71 physical for an 86 rated card. There are at least 3 stats that are near 86 in this card. Wow, just, I mean, he's a very overpowered card. He's only worth around 360,000 coins at this current point in time. However, in my deep opinion, I would recommend, if you guys don't have many coins, go and pick this card up, because he's a fantastic and very clinical as well. Very, very clinical. Two-faced Colt 0 says second, and I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. So thank you very much for the support on that video. Ginger Jam says, no way, congratulations, Aussie. Well, thank you so much, my friend. Another long time viewer of the channel, and all of you guys that came back and showed your support from this episode, or the last episode. I really do appreciate it. If you guys come back for this one, you know, hello again, and yeah, can we, you know, just try and hit at least 15 likes for this episode, and yeah, I'd be a very happy chappy. But you will see, and as you are seeing now, the gameplay, I mean, this Ronaldo card, what I notice the most is how he gets in behind and the agility he has to stay on the last man and just burst away from the defender. I saw a clip where Ferdinand, who has 83 pace, he had a shadow card on, which puts Ferdinand up to around 95 pace with a shadow card. He got literally obliterated with Ronaldo's pace. I could not believe it. You'll see in one of these clips. I'm not sure if it's this episode or the next episode where you see that, but wow. But this game here, you're gonna see we actually lose. Now, I was a bit unlucky. You see, the first game, first goal, sorry, you know, I probably should have cleared it better, but this one, he chips over my whole defense where Immobile takes a touch and finishes. I mean, it's a good finish, don't get me wrong, but just a lucky goal in the way he scored it, you know, chipping it over the whole defense. But you see, Ronaldo, lovely play there with 3 build rolls, and I did a drag back on the spot to then finesse it home. I mean, that long shot, I mean, come on, man. He is one of the most overpowered cards this year, and I'm so lucky. I'll say it again, so lucky to have packed him. We did draw level in this game. You see, nice play at the wing, into Zaha's feet, into Bergkamp, and he was lucky to pull that away, into Ronaldo's feet, and he turns that and slots it home to make it 2-2 in the 54th minute. I mean, it was a nice comeback indeed. I did give him a dab, and you will see, however, we made a mistake here. We passed it straight to his attacker, and that was game, lads. That was my own fault. I should not have made that mistake. If I hadn't have made that mistake, I may have actually won that game. But you will see we bounced back, and at this end clip here, you will see that we made it to 9-1 in the first 10 games. So I was ecstatic about that. As you see this goal, I mean, I did tackle him, and it fell straight back to me, and it was probably my fault that I cleared it wrong. However, you will see my goals were at least a bit more sort of not as lucky, if you know what I mean. But you see Zaha hitting the post there, and that run in there, as you see, there was a tap in with Henry. He actually misses it. Henry misses that tap in, which was very unfortunate, and I mean, it just took the icing off the cake when I sort of made that mistake. But as you see, my opponent did get a red card, but he was able to bounce back and at least keep the 3-2 lead, which is a little bit disappointing. We were 4-1, but as you'll see from this last clip, we ended up making it to 9-1, which I was very happy with. As you see, the 10th game, my opponent had a decent squad. I mean, he had that one to watch Salah, he had Lacazette, he had Vieira, Martial, Firmino, Kante, and of course informed Mustafi, with David Luiz, his partner in crime, Alexandra, and of course Bellerin at the right back position. But we did score a 5th goal in the 55th minute, and you will see he does indeed rage quit. Once again, Ronaldo getting on the score sheet. I mean, what can you expect? This card is literally one of the best we've had in our team so far this year, and he is continuing to score goal after goal after goal, and I believe that's probably one of the reasons why we did finish in such a good position this weekend. Even though I didn't finish my games, this card, I mean, wow. If you have a spare 1.8 million coins, go and pick him up. He is definitely worth every single penny. However, that's going to signal the end of the episode. I do appreciate your guys' support in yesterday's episode. I cannot believe, once again, that we packed Ronaldo and Del Piero in the same couple of days. I still can't believe it, but lads, that's going to signal the end of the episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. Can we smash 15 likes? That would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thank you guys ever so much for your ongoing support. I'm out. Have a good day, guys, and peace.